All right. Okay, here we go. How's my desktop? That looks good. Oh, that was kind of weird because I was expecting chalky milk. Alrighty. Fruit tier list. So what do you just click them and drag them, right? You just click them and drag them. I'm gonna start by putting everything I've never had. I'm just gonna get them out of the way. In any way whatsoever. Because I already see one on here that I'm gonna have to explain. Ketchup is a fruit smoothie. I don't know why I'm starting at the top there. Green apples, red apples, apricots. I'm gonna leave. Is it apricot or apricot? I say apricots. I'm gonna leave that there. But I'll explain. Okay, so we're just gonna go through the ones that I've never had ever. Black currants. I've never had dates. Okay, never had durian. Never had fig. I call them apricot. I've not even gooseberries. I wasn't even sure if that was a real thing. White grapes, kiwi. Okay. Lychee. Is that how you spell that? I thought that was spelled something different. Lemon, lime, mango, nectarine. Papaya I've actually never had. Or passion fruit. No, I'm going to leave that there. Pear. Persimmons I've never had. Pomegranate. Pomelos I've never had. No currants of any kind. I never had star fruit. I've never had Asian pear, so I don't know what the difference is there. Honeydew. Blood orange. I'm gonna leave that. What the heck is a custard apple? The creator of the tier list is Blaze Blue fan because they spelled light. So that's it. It is supposed to be lychee. Okay, I've never had them. Uncle the Fig Newtons. Rye. If we're gonna go by that, I don't like Fig Newtons, but that's because I don't like that chewy fruit filling that comes in like Fig Newtons and those cookies with the red dots on them. I don't like that. I don't like the texture of that filling, so I never like them. So if we go by that, I've never been a big. Although I'll be honest, it's been a very long time since I tried one, so I might actually like them now. I don't know. Ground cherry? I'm not sure what that is. Kumquat. Mulberries, jackfruit. What the heck? Mangosteen, rambutan. What? Okay. All right. So everything that's here, that's still here, I have tasted in some way, but I will go over each one individually and tell you whether I have eaten the actual fruit or I've only had flavored things. Wait. It starts with a K, not a C. Wait, why are raisins here? Yeah, raisins probably shouldn't be here, but we'll leave them there. Yeah, I don't know why raisins get their own slot. I'm not sure why they got their own slot, but we'll leave them there. So, for instance, guava. I have only ever had guava juice. I've never eaten an actual guava. It's tasty. When I've had the juice, I don't know what the actual fruit tastes like. As far as how I feel about guava juice, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but it's not my first pick. It's a B or a C. I'm going to give it a B and see how I feel. I've had guava juice before. If you go to the Goya section of the supermarket in America, they have these juices that are there, and I think they have a guava juice. And that's really good. That's really good. The only time I ate it, I puked. I heard a lot of people love guava, but I've only ever heard about drinks. Yeah, see, I've never had the fruit itself. I'm not even sure I've ever seen one. Some of these I don't even think I've ever seen the actual fruit. The sound keeps the name of the country I've never heard of. Wait. Guava is the goat. Guava paste is really good, though. I've only ever had guava juice, never tried the fruit. Yeah, so I'm going to try and specify. That's why I wanted to start with guava, just so you can understand. Like, I've never had that as a fruit. Should I do that? Should I go by the ones that I've only ever had as drinks or flavorings, and then save the actual fruits for last? That might be a good idea. I think I'm going to do that. Well, why don't we do that? We're going to go over the ones that I've only ever had as flavor. So I've had juice or candy or something flavored like it. Dragon fruit. So we'll start from the top here. Yeah, right. Dragon fruit. Not bad, but not memorable. There's nothing. I'm going to give it a C. There was nothing memorable. I didn't hate it. I didn't dislike it. It just, there was nothing special. I've had dragon fruit flavored juice, and I'm like, I feel like the sugar, the fact that it's a sugary drink was more important than the fact that it was dragon fruit. If I had the same drink, but it was grape, I would have been fine. Everyone say, of course. I think no one in chat has ever seen the fruit. Hey, dragon fruit, is that another one where people are like, you've never seen one? Were you disappointed it didn't let you breathe fire? I mean a little, right? Right? It's dragon fruit. I feel like it should let me do that. By the way, why is Coco not on here? What's up? I'm going for the flavor ones. Pomegranate. I've had pomegranate juice before. I do not like pomegranate juice. I don't know what it is. Some people really, really dig it. I don't like pomegranate juice. It's the palm. That's what I've had. Right? It's the little bottle that it's supposed to be shaped like a pomegranate. I bought one because here's what I thought. I thought if I take pomegranate juice and put vodka in it, it would be like a blood wine kind of thing, right? It would look like blood, like it'd be a cool vampire drink. You know what I mean? It'd be alcoholic beverage, but it looks kind of like blood. So I bought two of them. I bought one to drink and then one to use for vodka. And none of it worked. It was not a good juice on its own. I tried to put the vodka in it. That made it worse. It was not good. Oh, we're doing a fruit tier list, Latimer. Pomegranate juice, not for me. Definitely not for me. Blood orange. I have had blood orange juice before. I could not describe the flavor right now. I only ever had it once, so I can't really describe the flavor. I can tell you that when I drank it, I thought it was good. As a juice, I thought it was good. It's better as a fruit. All right. Yeah, but I've had blood orange before. The juice is good. I actually liked it. Dracula's fave. Let me see here. Oh wow, have I had everything else? Oh, passion fruit. Passion fruit juice. I mean, it's like definitive B. It really is just kind of there. It's good. It's nothing special. If they have it, I'll drink it. If they don't have it, I don't care. If I really want juice and that's all they've got, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. If you want to find the people with drinking problems, you need to be sneakier than that. Who here is an expert on alcoholic drinks? Because I have a lot of questions. I used to be not an expert, but like I'm not like a mixologist or anything. But I used to drink a lot, right? I don't know if I'm an expert, but I had a lot of experience. Passion fruit is my least favorite. I like orange and passion fruit. Yeah, passion fruit. I don't know. I never really was like, oh boy. But I'm not like, ew, passion fruit, right? Ew. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to get this one out of the way. Kiwi. I'm going to get kiwi out of the way. I've never eaten an actual kiwi. I see them in the stores all the time. They look adorable. I've never eaten an actual kiwi. I've never had just kiwi juice. It's always like strawberry kiwi. Whenever I've had kiwi, it was strawberry kiwi. So I don't know that I can rank the fruit itself. What I can say is, if you give me strawberry juice versus strawberry kiwi, I will have the strawberry kiwi. I don't know what it is about the fruit itself. What I can tell you is that whatever it does to the juice, I actually do prefer it better. Also, the name of the bird and those people who live in Middle Earth. Well, it's the bird. Isn't that like it's the bird of New Zealand, right? Which is Middle Earth. Is it the Kiwi bird actually like the bird of New Zealand? And that what's this? All right. Oh, self-defense. All right. The Kiwi bird, I've talked about this before. The Kiwi bird is an animal. Oh, excuse me. Is an animal that I did not believe existed until I saw pictures of them. I either thought it was a joke, right? I was a kid and I saw them in cartoons and stuff. I thought it was a joke, or I thought it was a myth. That's an animal that I was like, wait, that's a real thing? Probably neutralize the sharpness of the strawberry. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I should try kiwi out. There's also Sora, Riku, and Kiwi. Okay. All right, I think I've had every other fruit here. I thought the giant isopod and the sea angel weren't real. I didn't realize until a couple of years ago that narwhals were real. It looks like a seal with a big horn on it or something. I had no idea that was a real thing. I thought it was it looks like a unicorn. How am I supposed to know that that's a real thing? I've never seen a picture of one and it looks like a unicorn. If you put a horn on the front of any animal other than a rhinoceros, I think it's made up. Okay. We're gonna go down the list here. We're just gonna go right from the top. They look fake. They look fake, to be fair. Only the males have horns. Green apple. Not biting into it, slicing it. Because it's an apple. It's what I got to do. Green apple, to me, is an S tier fruit. It's least favorite apple. Oh, boy. Green apple, to me, is an S tier fruit. It is, yes, a Granny Smith. What's the other one? Fuji? Is Fuji the other one? Got a little sour to them? Oh, so good. And on the topic of the candies and juices and stuff, green apple candy is way better than red apple candy. Green apples are superior to red. Green apples are juicy but painful. Proof that I have COVID, I've lost all taste. Yes, green apple is an S tier fruit for me. Absolutely. Red apple. I like a good red apple. A nice, like, crisp, got some sweetness to it. Really good. But it is not my first fruit of choice. I'll give it a B. I got to give it a B. I'm going to tell you why. This is why red apples get a B from me. I have a harder time finding brown spots on red apples than I do on green ones. If I pick up a green apple and it's got brown spots, like those soft, mushy spots, I can see it immediately. I can't tell you how many times I have cut into or even bitten into red apples and there's a brown spot that I am halfway through. I'm doing this. Call me prejudice. I'm doing it because of the color. That's it. The brown spots are the best. Oh my God. No way. It's like rotting. That's like rotting apple. Don't blame your bad luck on red apples. You know what, Hawk? I'm going to tell you what this is akin to. Okay, can you unmod? I'm going to tell you what this is akin to. Whoppers. The candy Whoppers, right? The little malted milk balls covered in chocolate. I will never put them on an S tier ranking because almost every single time I have bought a box of Whoppers, I get that one dud Whopper inside that's nasty. That there's no malt inside. It's just like a hollow chocolate shell with like goo on it. You know what I mean? Like it's not goo, but I don't like it. I don't like it. And because of that, whenever I eat a box of Whoppers, there's this little fear in the back of my mind that says, am I going to get a bad one? So I'll never give it an S tier. Red apples, fantastic fruit. Absolutely not my first choice. Without the brown spots, I'd probably give it an A. Without the brown spots, I'd probably give it an A. They nearly killed a dear old Snow White. You ain't ready for what is it? No, oh my God. I will 1v1 you in Final Fantasy 14. Apricots. I've only ever had them a couple of times in my life. And if I don't ever have one again, it's not really a big deal. They're fine. They're okay. I'd rather eat a peach. They're okay. All right. As a Puerto Rican, avocados. As a Puerto Rican, I'm supposed to really like these things. I'm supposed to really like them. I have only tried it a couple of times. My father loved them. My mom loved them. Like straight up avocados. Not like guacamole or anything. I've tried it a couple of times. It's been a long time. And again, maybe my tastes have changed. But they are nothing special to me. There's nothing there. I've never looked at an avocado and think, man, I wish I liked that. I wish that was good. You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care. My dad's more of a millennial than me. He loves avocado toast. I normally have apricot yogurt. I love it with salsa. Yeah, people love it, man. People love like guacamole and stuff, and they go crazy for it, man. And I'm just like, it's fine. I don't know. There's just nothing special about it for me. It's the fruit fad of this decade. Okay. Bananas. You guys are going to kill me for this one. You are not going to be happy with me for this one. Bananas. I, as a kid, loved bananas. My mom used to give them to me. I thought they were so delicious. I used to like the little ones, the little bananas. And my bananas for nanas. I mean, you know, the videos, right? A couple of years ago, I tried bananas again. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Now, here's what I would say. Here's what I will say. Banana flavor is awesome. Banana flavoring, like candies, banana milk. You ever have banana milk? Like, you know how there's chocolate milk, like it's milk with chocolate flavoring? Banana milk is awesome. Banana flavored ice cream. Awesome. The story I've heard is that the banana flavor is what the fruit used to taste like. There was some sort of worldwide pandemic or like destruction of the plant, so they had to like genetically replicate the plant, and it doesn't taste the same, so that the bananas you get now don't taste like the flavoring, because the flavoring is what bananas originally used to be. I don't know the actual like story behind that. This is just what I've heard. But bananas, the fruit, not good. Oh wait, did you have banana flavor? As in, the flavor is based on the original banana taste. The fruit was genetically changed over time, so they are different. Yes, I had straight up bananas I don't like, but banana flavoring is like A rank. If you were to ask me like a flavoring for candy or some, bananas A rank flavor. But even banana bread, that's what's crazy. I like banana bread. Isn't that so weird? I can eat a loaf of banana bread, but a straight up banana, I don't like it. Then where do they get their flavoring? So Mr. L, apparently it changed like decades ago. So they have the recipe for the flavor, but the actual fruit itself, all over the world, exists completely different. Banana bread sounds aggressively American. Is that not a... Oh, is banana bread not a common thing? Oh, okay. Is banana bread not a common thing? I thought that was like... Really? Oh, wow. Yeah, I thought that was like an international thing. Oh. When you break down the artificial banana flavor, it comes down to one compound, isoamyl acetate. So it's not that the fake banana flavor doesn't taste like bananas. It's that bananas don't taste as flavorful as they used to be. Okay. And bananas are another one where if I open it up and there's a brown spot, I'll throw the whole thing away. I don't want it. That was true as a kid. My mom used to like cut the pieces off. I didn't like them. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that. Wow. That's so awesome. Oh, I'm gonna bake everybody banana bread if I ever go overseas. Nice. Blackberries. Blackberries. A bit of bruising is good on the banana. No, Somber. My issue is I just assume America stole everything that we do from somebody else. So it's funny when I encounter something that is apparently just us. Right? Other than cowboy culture, I'm pretty sure that America has stolen everything that we want to believe makes it unique. So it's interesting when we discover something that, oh no, that is actually just us. Blackberries. Not my favorite berry. Yeah, I think we probably stole cowboys too. Yeah, we did kind of steal cowboy culture. Not my favorite fruit. Not my favorite fruit. But I do like them. I do. You give me a good, like a thing of blackberries, and I do like them. Part of my problem with them is they're kind of expensive. I don't know about everybody else. For here, a little thing of them is kind of expensive. Yeah, we kind of stole it. Not a fan of blackberries. The buttons are small. Oh, Lilac, that's funny that you bring that up. I was about to bring that up too. Apparently, Blackberries starting tomorrow are going to be shut down. I was under the impression that those things have been unusable forever. Apparently, there was a news story that I guess their servers are still active, but the servers are going to be shut down tomorrow. Can somebody check that out? Blackberries are like going to be dead as far as tomorrow. Yeah, not for long, apparently, though. Lilac? Yeah, they're still going, but not for long. Yeah, blackberry flavor. You know what's good? You know what's good, Somber? Blackberry ice cream. I've had blackberry ice cream before. That's good. But the fruit itself is not necessary. It's not necessary. Yeah, Blackberry to officially completely shut down on this date. End of an era. Blueberries. Blueberries. Like a blueberry. Blackberry ice cream? Yes. Blueberries. This is a tough one for me. This is a tough one. Blueberries in things is awesome. Blueberry muffins, blueberries like in a cake or something, blueberry flavored, like blueberry cereal. There's a blueberry mini wheats. They have a blueberry frosted mini wheats. Boba tea, bubble tea. I get the blueberry juice kind. I don't like the milk tea. I get the blueberry. I'm doing this because of the straw. I'm thinking of the straw that you push into the cup. Blueberry candy, like flavoring, is incredible. The fruit itself, I like them, but I'd rather have blueberry flavored stuff. But I love blueberry in things so much, I'm giving that an A. I'm giving that an A. Yeah, blueberry pancakes and waffles. Other than that, yeah, blueberries themselves are just so-so. But blueberries in things is great. I think that they're awesome. Okay. Now this fruit here. Unfortunately, with this next fruit right here, this next fruit had to get married in a church. It's a shame, but it had to get married in a church. It wanted to run away, but it couldn't. Why? Because it cantaloupe. Cantaloupe. I'm sorry, that was a lot of setup, but I had to do that. That was awful. Yeah, Hawk, that's an appropriate response. I need to buy some bits. I heard that joke way too many times. That's right, Sentinel, and I said, but it's the first time you heard it here. Cantaloupe.
You suck.
Thank you so much for the boobits. F tier for that pun. It's a C or a D. It's a C or a D. I gotta give it a D. I gotta give it a D. Flavor wise, it's just like nothing. For me, it's like nothing for me. I would give it a C. I would put it here, but it's definitely one of those fruits that's like a pain in the ass. Right? You can't eat the skin, so you got to do that. You have to slice it up. You have to like the seeds. That's got seeds in it, right? Am I thinking that's got seeds in it? Like it's such a pain in the ass. It's if it was easier to eat, maybe you'd get a C, right? But that sounds aggressively American. Oh, like 2 seeds. For some reason, I think it has more seeds. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. I don't know. And then what is it? Why is it that they think that it's okay to bring you just one? Whenever I see people have it, like with the rest of their food, there's just like one slice of cantaloupe. Like, bring me half a cantaloupe. What the hell are you doing? It was my family would give the children on Christmas. Wait, it's what my family would give the children on Christmas for starters at dinner. I hear it as I always hear it as brunch. Maybe that's why I'm thinking of it as like just a slice. I always hear it as like a brunch thing. And it's funny because I did used to like it when I was a kid. When I was a kid, my mom would get it and I did used to like it. But I don't know. It's just such a nothing piece of fruit. You know what? I'm not even gonna beat around the bush here. I'm just gonna put coconut in D. I'm just gonna put coconut in D. I don't like pieces of coconut. I don't like coconut water. And I absolutely don't like coconut flavor. It is incredibly gritty. It's the texture. I don't like it. That's a solid D for me. I appreciate you if you do. And you know what? For the pain in the ass that it takes for me to get to a piece of coconut, that thing should be a lot tastier inside. Why is it so blah and then it's surrounded by 6 inches of shell? It should be a lot easier to get into. And if or I should get into there and it should feel like it was worth it. I like Mounds, candy bars, German chocolate cake, but pure coconut no taste. See, I don't like it because it's gritty. It's got that gritty texture to it. It's like oatmeal cookies. I don't like them because they got that gritty texture to them. The only time I could eat coconut was on a snowball. It's a tasty cake. Right, it's the little pink. It's like a cupcake with marshmallow surrounding and then coconut on it. And it was because the cupcake and marshmallow to coconut ratio was so high that the coconut just kind of got lost in it. A chocolate bar. Yes, yeah, that doesn't do it for me. Like a Mounds and an Almond Joy doesn't do it for me. Does not do it for me. The only thing coconut I liked was the milkshake. Cherries. I don't. I'm shellfish. I'm not a big. I'm not a shellfish person. I like to give. Cherries. What if I put lime in the coconut? Then I might drink it all up. Cherries. I hate dealing with the pits. I cannot stand dealing with the pits. It's such a pain. And I don't know if there is if you can buy cherries without the pits in them. I hate dealing with the pits. But it's worth it, man. Cherries for me are so good. I can eat a whole bag of them. And I don't know if that's safe. Right? I know that there's like poison in the seeds or something. But cherries are so good. It's a pain in the ass to deal with the pits, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Unlike cantaloupe. Yeah, you need to eat like thousands, like a ton of them. No, no. Lilac, there's this thing where it's like apparently it can happen with just a couple of them, but you have to like bite into them or something. Look it up. There's just it's a thing that like there's poison in them and it can kill you, but you have to like bite into them and chew them or something. Like it's crazy. Cranberries. Cranberries is a B tier for me. That's a nice base. You know, that if something's got cranberry in it, it normally has to be like cranberry something, like cran apple. That's normally what I need it to be. Straight up cranberry juice. Cranberries themselves are okay. Straight up cranberry juice is very, very tart. To the point where it's not even that great. You can deal with the seasoned cherries, but not in cantaloupe. Oh, so it's big. But you know what? Here, Atomic. Here's the difference. I can the cherry is sweeter, and I can eat the whole. I don't have to peel the cherry. I'm not Hawk. I'm not a huge fan of the tartness, and that it's kind of so it doesn't work for me. Now I'll tell you what does work well. Whether it's just straight up cranberry juice or if it's cran something like cran apple or cran strawberry, vodka. If you a vodka and cranberry juice is incredible. Vodka and cranberry juice is incredible because the tartness of the cranberry is offset by the alcohol flavor, and then it masks they balance each other out basically. That's very good. The lowest known adult... No, wait. Eating 3 or 4 pits of the Morello cherry or 7 to 9 pits of red or black cherries may lead to cyanide toxicity. Chewing cherry pits releases... You have to chew them. Releases a chemical called amygdalin, which your body converts into cyanide. Lowest known fatal doses of hydrogen cyanide were estimated to be 50 milligrams. Cherry pits contain about 3% amygdalin, which yields 0.17% HCN grams of cherry kernels. Okay, that kind of threw me off there. One cherry pit was only, so you're going to have to eat about 30 crushed cherry pits to die a horrible death. Also, it depends on subject's weight. As a rough estimate, since lethal dose depends on the exact compound and several other factors, about half a gram of ingested cyanide. So yeah, it doesn't take that much, but you have to chew them. Hey, Lizard, doing a fruit tier list. Ice cold cranberry juice can be quite refreshing. Oh, and for any ladies in the audience, if you are suffering from a urinary tract infection, cranberry juice is one of the best solutions you can find. Grapefruit. I just said with cranberry juice that I don't like the tartness. I don't know why, but I like the tartness from grapefruits. I'm not a huge fan of grapefruit juice, but I do like a piece of grapefruit. I can eat a piece of grapefruit. It'll only get a B, though. I have to be in the mood for it. That's definitely a fruit where I see it and I think, do I feel like eating that right now? And I would say that most of the time it doesn't win out. But I do like it. Make way for grapefruit. I'm the opposite of Greg. I just play Grapefruit Diet by Weird Al. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I just don't have a strong affinity for it. Red grapes. Red grapes. God, you're going to think I'm crazy for this. I mean, you probably already think I'm crazy for some of these picks already. Already got it planned on my phone. I want to put this in B. I think that they're... Mom said, thanks for the helpful advice. Yeah, you can look it up. A cranberry juice. In fact, for urinary tract infections, they sell a pill called Azo. They're literally just cranberry pills. I want to put this in B. But I'm going to put it in C. I don't dislike them. But I don't like grapes with seeds in them. And whatever I've had grapes with seeds in them, it was the red grapes. Never green. So that's the only reason. That's the only reason I'll put them in there. If they're grapes and they're small enough, I'll eat them because usually the smaller ones don't have seeds in them. No, they call them red, but I guess they really are like a purple. But then aren't there like black grapes or something? Aren't there grapes that are like way, way darker? Like the ones that but the ones that you use for wine are different. That's the thing. So red grapes and green grapes are like what you buy at the store. Wine grapes are different. I think there are white grapes as well. I don't know. I always thought that they were just green grapes and they were calling them something else. What's this? Red seedless grape. See, look, they have to advertise them as seedless. I've never seen them that red. Holy smokes. That's so red. The ones that I see are always like a purplish. Red grapes are... Yeah, I guess red grapes are just purple grapes. And then white grapes... see, this says white grapes and not green grapes. I always call them green. Grapes are D tier because I was forced to read Grapes of Wrath in high school. White grapes or green grapes, like I call. I guess they're the same thing. Green grapes, not even any point in trying to figure it out. Green grapes are S tier fruit for me. Unbelievable. I will buy a thing of green grapes and eat the whole thing. Yeah, I think it's because of the inside. I think it's because of the inside. They're like they are still green inside, but it's really like a clear inside. Yeah, green grapes are amazing. They're amazing. Yeah, there's not even a question of that. I will buy a whole thing of them, like a 2 pound. I have eaten 2 pound bag of green grapes. I have done that before. Wash them. Sometimes I don't even wash them, which I really should, but now I do because of Cove and everything. But you wash them, leave them on the thing, on the vine, put them in the fridge for a little while, take them out. Oh my God, they're so good. They're so good. Yes, green grapes is it. Oh wait, I see you writing. I'm removing fruits for everyone. Essential oils and sorolins of grapefruit are the toxic properties of the fruit. Sorolins in plants can lead to phototoxic dermatitis when ingested and exposed to UV light from the sun. The rind and seeds of the grapefruit also contain these toxins. Well, I don't eat the rinds. The lowest toxic dose around 20. Wait, grapes are toxic too? Oh, brother. The bad news is that in order to be able to absorb valuable nutrients, we need to bite into the somewhat bitter seeds, as our stomachs are not able to break down the seeds. For anyone who doesn't want to do that, seedless grapes are nevertheless a healthy and above all delicious alternative. Absolutely. Okay. Hold on. Okay. We before we move on here, you guys are saying grape juice. Grape juice, like a Welch's grape juice, is a massive W. You give me a big thing of Welch's grape juice and I'm good. And then clear the way for the bathroom, right? Because I'm going to be in there for a little while. But yes, a thing of grape juice, like, oh my God, so good. Like a big Welch's grape juice. Oh, it's so good. Somber, you never had it. Oh, it's so good. Grape soda, I can drink. I do like me some grape soda. I won't go for it. Grape soda is hard to find. It's funny because as soda conscious as our country is, as this country is, the only place you're gonna find grape soda is like the cheap section, the cheap soda part of the supermarket. Name brands, a lot of name brands don't sell. Like, who does Welch's sell a grape soda? I think grape is one of my favorite artificial flavors. It used to be mine for a long time. Yeah, it really was. Then I discovered a couple of other ones, but yeah, artificial grape flavor was always really, really good. We love our purple drink. Lemon. I do like lemon. I like lemon flavored things. I like, what I used to do was, I would take a half a lemon and then sugar. And then I would dip it in the sugar, right? And I would lick and maybe squeeze a little, get some of the juice, and then just do it again. And I would just sit there and do that. I mean, that's how I got fat. I got to give it an A, though. I can't give it an S. Only because lime is the superior. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to places and they offer a lemon, and my first instinct, do you have lime? Lime is the better choice. Absolutely. It's a compliment or not a main. Oh, yeah. I mean, lemon as a main is like impossible. Was it lime is a natural one? Oh, wait. So what was this? The next few, lemon, lime, orange, anything citrus. Technically, eating orange is and lemon leaves is fine because the leaves aren't toxic as long as they haven't been treated with pesticides or other chemicals. The worst you can get is acid reflux and heartburn from the acidic levels. Limeade is better than lemonade. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Lime wedges go in my beers. That's the only reason lemon doesn't get an S, because I can't put it on the same level as lime. Lime is just a better drink. And you know what's good? You don't get it very often. You can't really find it. They used to have them at Wendy's. The big Coca-Cola machine where you can put different flavors into the soda. You pick the soda and you pick the fruit flavor. You could get lime Coke from that, and I used to get it all the time. It's so good. Oh, now I want a lime Coke. Mangoes. This is another I'm Puerto Rican, so I should really, really like them. And I really kind of don't. I don't know what it is about them. The fruit itself, I don't know what it is. I don't like it. It doesn't get a D because mango flavored like water ice is really good. It's really good. It's probably so good it deserves a B. But mangoes themselves, I don't like them. I don't know. Look, gasp in Spanish. No, Bobo, when you gasp in Spanish, the camera's got to zoom in really fast because it's like the novellas. So you're, hey, there's got to be like a dramatic noise. Right, it's this overly sold novella gasp. Where do you live? I want to show you something real quick. Uh-oh. I feel like that's a threat. Yeah. I don't know. The fruit themselves, I'm not a fan of. Nectarines. Okay, I should have probably done this earlier. I didn't really think about them. I'm going to put them under, I've never had this. I have had nectarines before, but I cannot tell you when. I could not describe the flavor at all. So I know that I've had them before, but I'm going to say I've never had this just because I do not remember anything about it. I don't remember anything about having a nectarine. I don't remember if I had a whole one or I had a slice of one. Like, I don't remember anything about it. So I probably should have put that there earlier, but I didn't really think about it. Orange. Oranges. Wait, where's pineapple? It's right here. Pineapple's right here. Oranges are really good. Really flavorful. I like the fruit. And I like the flavoring. I don't like having to work for it. But I'm comfortable working for it. Oranges are A rank for me. And I'll be honest with you, I just thought about putting it in S rank, but I feel like that's too high. I don't know why, but I like oranges a lot, but I do feel like maybe it's a little bit of work. Aren't you glad it's not banana? You guys, you're going to come at me? Wait a minute, Kia. Wait a minute. You all are going to come at me for making that cantaloupe joke? You're going to hit me with aren't you glad it's not banana? And I'm supposed to be okay with that? Oh. What? Okay. No. I'm messing with you. Yeah, I like oranges. I do like orange. My mom, the way my mom used to cut them was, how do you eat them? Let me ask you how you eat your oranges. What the last bunch of times that I've eaten oranges, I have done the peel, and I peel them and then I break them out like an orange. You know what I mean? You got to do all of that work and then you break it and you get the orange slices. What my mom used to do was she would just cut them. Right? She would cut it straight down, cut it across, And then what you would get are these like triangles of orange. And then what she would do, and I, you know the technique. And then what she would do is she would bite into the fruit part and then sort of peel the skin. And so you'd have all of these orange skin triangles on your plate. And that's how she taught me how to eat them when I was a kid. As I got older, I was like, oh, let me try it the other way, the fancy way, and do all of that. I actually like them that way, the way that she used to do them. Maybe it's just a nostalgia thing, but it's a lot easier. So I do like them. But yeah, orange is really good. And orange flavored stuff, like flavored cakes and stuff, very, very good. Peaches. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Hanging out with the chat, gonna rank up some peaches. Peaches is a B tier for me. Look, I knew it, Rye. I knew you were gonna say double S because you're from the South, and everybody from the South likes peaches. I don't know why. Peaches are fine. I love peach flavored stuff. The fruit, I'm kind of like, eh. That's right. I have no inclination to eat the peach fruit. But peach flavored stuff like juices and I think is great. But I have no inclination to eat the peach fruit. I don't know. I'm not sure why. I don't know what it is. Maybe I had a bad experience or something. Maybe I just don't like. Maybe I don't like the fuzziness. Maybe it's the fuzziness that bothers me. I wouldn't eat peach. Well, I mean, lilac. I'd rather have a daisy. Yeah, maybe it's the fuzziness that I'm not a fan of. Right? I feel like I feel like if I grab a peach and go to bite into it, okay, I was gonna make a bad joke. I'm not even gonna make that joke. Yeah, I maybe that's what it is. I just don't like them. I just don't like that. Pears. I love pear flavoring. Pear flavored candy, juice, delicious. Mario would bury his face into a peach. I like pear juice. Remember those? I told you a little earlier about if you go to the Goya section, the Spanish food section, they have these Goya drinks that are they have like guava. When we were talking about guava, they have a pear one, and they're incredible. Those juices are unbelievable. I have never in my life eaten a pear. So I probably should have put that on the other. I probably should have said that. We should have done that one earlier. I have never. Okay. No. This is why I didn't put it there. I've never eaten an actual pear, but I have had canned pears. So canned pears are one of my favorite, and that's with peaches also, by the way. Canned pears and canned peaches are my favorite two canned fruits to buy. They are unbelievable. But the actual fruit itself, I'm not a huge fan of. Obviously, the canned fruit is not exactly the same thing, but it's enough to say that that's what I eat of it. Canned pears are my favorite canned fruit, closely followed by peaches. I'm going to put it in A just because I have never had the actual fruit. Canned fruit tier list. Oh, boy. And then she was like, and then she said something about us putting salt on turkey, and that's how the fight started. But yeah, pear flavor, canned pears, fantastic, unbelievable. But I've never had an actual pear, so I'm gonna be fair here. I'm gonna be fair to the pear and give it an A. Ride, Ronan wants the scarp. Pineapple. I'm not going to get into the pizza talk. We're not going to get into the pizza talk. Pineapple is another one that I think I've had a piece of pineapple once. I love it in cans. I love canned pineapple. Not as much as the other two, but I do love canned pineapple. Pineapple juice is probably my favorite fruit juice. So I'm giving it an A. I like pineapple flavored stuff. Fine. Pineapple, real, like an actual piece of pineapple is okay. Canned fruit pineapple is my third favorite behind pears and peaches. And pineapple juice is my favorite. Yes, absolutely. One of the best fruits that goes with me. Yeah, they make like the pineapple like ham and stuff. Yeah, pineapples, I dig them. Absolutely. But I've only eaten like a piece of pineapple, I think once. And recently. It was recently. Sounds like S tier. I mean, it's closing in. It's closing in. I feel like I should, right? I feel like it could actually be an S tier fruit. I think the problem is just that I've only ever had the fruit like a little bit once. You know what? I'm going to leave it there just because the juice is so good. I am going to leave it in S tier. My cord gets all caught up. Ever have it on ham? I've had like the honey baked ham that had pineapple. I'm not a huge ham person, but I can eat it. I had some at Christmas. But I'm not a huge ham person. So it's not a big deal for me. See our previous, if you plan to eat pineapple, unless it's, wait, what's this? What the hell? What about green eggs and spam? No idea. Ham tier list when? I mean, ham is like a D, right? Or a C. Plums. Plums are going in A. In the trash where it belongs. Oh, no. Plums are going in A. I love plums. They are so good. They're so tasty. I can bite right into them and they don't hurt me. But my big problem with plums is I like the ones that are like red on the inside. And like even in this picture, they're yellow. I like the ones that are red on the inside. They're softer and they're like a deep. What the hell was that? What the hell was that noise? Did you hear that? Please tell me I'm not the only one that heard that. You heard it, right? Oh, I have a crap load of tabs open. One of these tabs might have an ad on it. What the hell? Oh, that was so weird. I have a million tabs open right now. Hold on. But I don't want to close any of them. Because they're all things that I want to look at. That was so weird. That was so weird. I think it was a crypto ad. My problem with plums is that for the fruit itself, I absolutely love the ones that are red on the inside. I really like the ones that are yellow on the inside. It's too easy to get a bad plum. It's too easy to get a plum that is not ripe yet, and it's a little too hard. So I have to keep it an A. A good plum goes into S, but it's so easy to not get a good plum that it's got to be in the A. It's got to be. Raspberries. I like raspberry flavored things. I like the fruit. But it's B. It's just a B tier fruit for me. It's nothing special. I don't clamor for it. I don't have an urge for it. It's just there. It exists. Yeah, raspberry flavored stuff, it's pretty basic. It's pretty basic. It's nothing special. Strawberries. Strawberries, unfortunately with strawberries, it is easy to get bad ones. Every time I buy a thing of strawberries, there's one that's down there that's a little too small or a little too smushed, and it's soft, and I don't like the texture of it. But when a strawberry is good, they're so good that strawberry is S tier. Strawberry is a remarkable flavor in things. It's such a good piece of fruit. Incredible. I can eat them plain, like with sugar, without sugar. Incredible. Incredible. Even if I have to contend with a bad one every once in a while, not to mention the fact that you contend with a bad one and you've got 30 others with you, right? You never buy 3 strawberries. So, and like I said that about apples. And it's like, okay, yeah, but I only ever buy like 3 apples at a time. So if I get a crummy apple, a third of my apples is gone. You can rethink. No way I will not rethink that. The strawberries are amazing. The only big problem that I have with them is like you have to deal with, because you don't eat the whole thing, right? You don't eat the leaves and stuff, but that's like the handle, right? You grab a strawberry by the leaves and you hold it, and then you can just bite into it. And then you could eat. Oh my god! And then you don't. And then you're done. Oh yes. Strawberries are basic unless it's strawberry cheesecake. No way. Yeah, they're so good. They're so good. And that's another one where I can dip them in sugar. Going to have to disagree with me. Why is strawberry so polarizing? Strawberries are so polarizing. Making me hungry. Yeah, I know. I'm getting hungry myself. Tangerines. 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 Yeah. You got to go an A. I don't know why I'm not giving you an S. And I think one of the reasons I'm not giving you an S is because tangerines are just tangerines, right? Like if I eat an orange, I can eat an orange, or I can get orange juice, or I can get orange flavored candy or cake, or so many other things. Tangerine, if I want tangerine flavor, I have to get a tangerine. That's it. And it's always like, why doesn't it get any more? Like I don't get to experience it anywhere else except the fruit. Now, what'd you say? Tangerines are just fancy oranges. Lesser orange. Here's the other thing that I like about tangerines. They're easy to open. One of my favorite things about tangerines is that I take the tip of the knife or fork or whatever, or I can just use my fingers sometimes, and I rip a piece of it open, and then I can peel the rest of it off, and it comes off very easily. I love tangerines. Tangerines are when I was a kid, one of my favorite fruits to eat as a kid, because I didn't have to have mom do it for me. You know what I mean? With oranges, she had to cut it up for me. With the tangerine, she could hand me a tangerine and I could sit there and I could feel like I was doing something. And I'm like, oh, I get to open up my tangerine myself. They're so good. Oh, she's adorable. Barbecue, isn't that great for the amount of work it takes? Okay, well, okay. All right. I'm gonna let that one slide. Watermelon. I mean, where am I gonna put watermelon? I'm gonna let you tell me where I'm going to put watermelon. Have I not talked about watermelon enough? A? You think I would put it in A? No way. Watermelon is an S tier fruit. I don't care what Johnny says. Watermelon is incredible. It's delicious. It's unbelievably refreshing. The seeds are pain. But I've noticed that, you know what's weird is that I buy the things of sliced watermelon, and they don't have any seeds in them. I would give it an A because of the seeds, but I haven't had watermelon with like the big black seeds in it for a long time. I no joke, years since the last time I had a piece of watermelon with seeds in it. No joke. You can just have bottled water and save yourself the mess. And that's another thing. It's not just the fact that there's water. Watermelon flavor might be my best flavor, my favorite flavor. We talked earlier about how I used to love grape flavoring as a kid. When I discovered watermelon flavored things are double S tier. Watermelon ices, like a Slurpee. The watermelon Jolly Rancher, that's an S tier candy. Watermelon ice cream. Now, watermelon ice cream, I've had like water ice, but not ice cream. I know it's there. Best looking fruit skin too. That's not even a skin. That's a outer shell. Don't forget to post this up. Was that just a switch snap? What is one of these ads? One of these is running an ad. I just heard the switch snap. It's got to be one of these, right? What am I hearing? It's got to be this, and this one. I got to close those. Use ad block. You want more people fighting there too? Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm sitting there talking about it. I'm hearing switch snaps and some woman saying something. Yes, watermelon flavored candy and stuff is double S tier. So the fruit is absolutely S. Honeydew. Maybe I just don't have enough experience with honeydew. But that's a D tier fruit for me. There's nothing special going on there. There's nothing. It's yeah, that's a D tier for me. It's blah. It's like cantaloupe. I'll be completely honest with you. Honeydew and cantaloupe, I don't get them mixed up because I know what the difference is, but they're like on the same level to me. Even the little picture looks the same. Look at the little pictures of them. They look almost exactly the same. My least favorite melon. Never had it, so I will not argue. The next one, however, yeah, honeydew is just there. It just exists. Okay. Raisins. This doesn't really count because raisins are just dehydrated grapes. I left it on the list for one reason, though. I love grapes. I don't like raisins. Raisins, I don't think add anything to anything. Raisins on their own, I don't think are good. I don't like them. raisins in my food add nothing to the flavor. They do nothing to anything. The only thing that raisins are okay in is Raisin Bran, and that's mostly because I like bran flakes and the raisins that are in it are covered in sugar. That's the only reason I like them. If you remove the raisins from Raisin Bran and you just frosted bran flakes is I would rather eat frosted bran flakes than Raisin Bran. I don't like them. I don't like them. Yeah, and lilac, that's exactly what it is. That's why. It's not the fruit. It has nothing to do. I like Raisin Bran, and it has nothing to do with the raisins. It's the fact that it is a somewhat slightly sugary bran cereal. That's it. That's it. If you lightly frosted the bran flakes, like Frosted Flakes, I mean Frosted Flakes is a lot of frosting on it. But if you did that with bran flakes, I'd be fine. Oatmeal raisin cookies are great, and raisins are a key factor in that. And I do not like oatmeal raisin cookies. Oatmeal raisin cookies, I don't like them because of the texture of the oatmeal. And the raisins are just nothing. They're just nothing. You said lemon was A tier due to sugar. Yes, but lemon with sugar on its own is fine. Well, no. Here's the thing. I also like lemon flavored stuff too. That's the thing. Lemon with sugar is great. Raisins with sugar, just raisins with sugar. Right? Like a box of raisins that have sugar on them. I won't eat it. There's no point. Because I don't like the raisins, I just like the sugar. The only thing I like raisins in is like Raisin Bran. And that's mostly because I like bran flakes. I like the bran flakes, and then I like the sugar that is on the raisins. If you remove the raisins, I'd be totally fine with that cereal as is. The raisins themselves do nothing. Lemon, on the other hand, I like lemon flavored stuff. I like the lemon juice. So there's a lot more to lemon than just that. Raisins shouldn't even be on this list because they're not a fruit of their own. They're grapes. And we've already gone over grapes. So raisins on their own have no benefit for me. So what about raisin flavored juice? I think they call it grapes. The only raisins I like are the California ones and Thanos. Oh, no. Oh, I love it. He does look like a California raisin, though. The last one here, sour cherries. I've had cherries that were sour, but I didn't know that you could. Can you buy specifically sour cherries? I've had sour cherries, but I don't know. I just got cherries, and I didn't realize they were a different thing. They were fine, but I am actually going to give them a C. Yeah, like I don't know that a sour cherry is a thing. I've had cherries that were actually sour. But the sour doesn't do anything special. It doesn't really do anything special. Yeah, but I don't know if you can actually buy sour cherries. Can you? So this is the list here. I think it's a good list. I think it's okay. I know that we've had our ups and downs. Right? It's been a day. You sent a report? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I that was fun. I actually kind of like that. We may have to do that again.